Livonia is the first tiny in stream.
Hi, Livonia. Thank you so much for coming. Oh my god, I had so much technical buggers come up.
Yeah. At least you got it all fixed now.
Hi, Heather. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. We're just having a casual, friendly drawing stream.
You
Thank
got
you,
the
Jamie.
cute blanket thing going on.
Yeah. Get my keyboard set up. Make it a little better for me. Thank you. Yes, I'm very cozy. Was this gonna be a cozy day? Me and my little strawberry slime.
Yes, I love how that slime looks. It's so cute.
But it's so cute.
Is there stuff inside of that slime? Like, what are those white things? Looks like there's a stapler in there.
Yeah, there's an eraser and a stapler.
And a paper clip, I think. Amazing. It's a storage slime. This is how Kyushu stores things in video games.
100% factual. Oh no, Alonzo, you got distracted with work. I'm sorry.
Too bad.
We're gonna have a nice rain and thunderstorm going on. Oh no. Hello, Donut Game. So glad to see my donut has finally arrived. I ordered a morning donut and coffee.
Is this the same donut from before? I feel like you had a different name before.
This is the same donut. The special donut that finally arrived. Oh, let me put up the little art message. I forgot to do that last stream. Oh, I'm glad you like the ambient rain sounds. I love hearing like ambient lo-fi rain noises.
I opened my window this morning because it was thundering, and then I never heard any thunder after that.
Oh no.
What
time of day is your favorite time to hear rainstorms? Is it during the nighttime?
I'm kind of indifferent on it. I guess, like, if I have visual, I'd prefer it be daytime because it has the, like, kind of darkened, like, dreary look. And if it's nighttime, you can't really tell. But, I mean, the sound, if it's just the sound, it doesn't matter to me.
Understood. I'm so sorry. For some reason, Discord wasn't making any sounds at all, and I couldn't hear Mizuki. It was just completely silent. I was like, I can't stream if Discord is silent. Alright. So Leah already gave me a request yesterday, so we're gonna go ahead and get started on that first. And as always, if you guys would like for me to draw you a fun little sketch, hi Colag! And it's just a $10 for a $10 tip for a sketch. In the shirt. Oh, okay. Okay, so I just read what Leah's giant request was. This is my first time reading it.
Well, I guess.
Cool.
You're as bad as me when I'm booting up the game I'm supposed to stream as the stream starts, and I haven't tested if it even works yet.
Wow. Look at Vicente14568. They are objectively the best person in chat.
Oh wow, look how cool Vicente is. He's such a dreamboat. Sorry, Livonia, you're just not good enough anymore. Now we have Arceus as our monarch. Oh wait, we gotta do the customary blowing Jamie away. Bye, Jeremy. There he goes, like a little balloon. I see him going over the horizon, blowing away. Jamie loves being... Thank you. Thank you, Heather. Jamie loves being blown away. He pretends like he doesn't like it, but he does. Hi, Harold. Welcome to the stream. So even though you can't see Mizuki's drawing, she is currently drawing as well. Vicente?
Are you paid by the Megabyte or something, Vicente?
Alonso, anyone would like a Kissu.
Come here, Mimikyu. Alonso, this is for you. KissuKissu. Choo. Oh, wrong button. Oh no. Oh no, that button was breaking the immersion. Okay. I need a smaller blanket. There we go. Alonzo, this is for you. KissuKissu. Choo. KissuKissu. Choo. I'm doing well.
Okay.
How are you?
We
Howard?
appreciate tips very much.
Rich or hair? Almost said Howard.
Here, Bensai. It's really late for me. Right now it's 11:30 p.m. Hi, Instincty. Oh, you released a new Dangon, a new version of your game. That's so cool.
Oh, the game you mean?
Oh, cool, Wag. Thank you for the tip. Alright, we will add your request to the list. If you could let either me or Mizuki know what your request is, we'll get started on it right away.
Right after Leah's.
Oh no! Is it actually
Don't get your
raining
phone
right
wet.
now for you? He's walking home because the potion keeps breaking his car.
Cool_slime_ has enchanted Mizuki's strawberry.
Oh no! We can't do Mizuki's strawberry right now. Oh my gosh, I forgot to turn that off. I'm good. Alonzo, can you please refund Cool Slime's strawberry? And we're gonna do the potion. Cool Slime, is it okay if we do the potion? I'm sorry, I forgot to turn off that redeem. We can't do it without Mizuki being present.
Yeah, I'm not XD, like, connected to VTuber Studio.
Here, let me turn off all of the Mizuki specific redeems.
Oh no, Alonso can't do it.
Okay, no.
I might be able to do it.
Okay, thank you, Misa. Hi, Keyshawn. Mystic Mouse, thank you so much for the follow. You guys caught me completely unprepared. Aw, thank you for the
Keyshawn.
You guys are determined to not let me draw right now, are you? We're gonna do everything possible to make it hard to mess around.
Oh my god, I actually figured it out. Miracle.
Good job. Right now we only have the current drawing, and we also have one drawing after that, and that's it. So there's only one drawing in queue besides the one we're currently working on.
Oh my god, I was just watching Eureka Arrow's mobile model, and that was like creepy almost. She turns so that only the back part of her head is visible, and it was just like chomping.
Oh my
thank
goodness.
you, Maria.
Thank you, Maria. Alright, sorry, Mizuki, you gotta
Hi,
go. Bye, Mizuki. my potion! How could you? See, this is why poor Instant Cake is walking through the rain right now, because of... because we keep destroying his car.
Just keeps putting it back in the same place.
He keeps parking it right above our apartments. And it always winds above my soul there when I spill my potion. I do have a traffic light as an earpiece right now. Coleslaw went for the strawberry and accidentally spilt my potion in the process. It's okay, I forgive you. Good morning, Leah. We just started your drawing, and just as I started it, Maria spilt the potion on me. Heather, I don't know
Well,
if
trying
you're
to
still
do the
here.
strawberry?
But, if you remember, Wigglytuff was talking about me turning into a giant woman. This was what she was referring to. Every time someone spills the potion on me, this happens, and I grow so big and cause so much problems down below. I see so many people running and screaming below me. I'm sorry. Okay, let me get back to work on the drawing. Okay, Livonia, I'll see what you pumped me about. And Maria and Colwag, don't forget to book me on Discord as well so I can see what your drawing requests are.
We appreciate tips very much.
Oh, there, I added Colwag and Maria's drawing request to my to-do list. Make sure that they were submitted. Okay, I got Colwag. I got your stream request. I don't think I've gotten Maria's yet. But okay, I'm gonna get to work on Leah's drawing now, just to get started, and then I'll take a gander at Coleslaw's when I start her sketch. Even though I'm super giant, luckily this giant billboard here can double as a tablet. It's a touchscreen billboard.
Amazing. Pan always coming out with crazy advanced tech like that.
Yes. They know that us Japanese kids we're always growing giants and using our giant robots and stuff, so they knew they had to accommodate. what if you need to get a drawing in while you're in your giant robot, right?
Exactly.
I'm gonna draw
Are we
really
doing another one? Thank you. Might be at the cap already. We're close.
Oh, I think that is still, Leah hasn't actually paid me for this one yet. This is her paying me for the one that I'm drawing.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was just like, damn, you just started this one. She's locking in another.
She's like, I'm taking advantage of my admin privileges and getting in multiple giant requests. Oh gosh, I love the sound of rain while I'm drawing. It's very therapeutic.
Yeah?
Hold on, I might break everything, but I'm gonna try and make my model work better for my
She breaks everything episode thing.
Again, as usual.
Always sunny title card. She breaks everything.
Alright, looks like it worked, cause now I can use my my model with the tablet, which doesn't work with my normal setup. You know, I want to change the music. I'm always listening to this one, the lo-fi, but I've never actually listened to the other ones. They're chilling or uplifting. Oh, there's Rainy Day too. Oh heck yeah, we're gonna listen to Rainy Day.
It's made for this.
Perfect.
This program looks good on the billboard.
It does.
I forget what it's called.
That's a Spirit City lo-fi something. Oh no, Leanna. Aw, thank you, Leah, for the tip. We appreciate it.
Leanne's a cat, confirmed.
If Alonzo wasn't working right now, he'd be snuggled in bed with the rain sounds.
See, this sounds kind of nice.
No, Mizuki is the cat here involved. I'm not a... Leah is not a cat. Confirmed.
Kissu, if that's a leg, it is too high up.
It is. You're right.
No, I mean, cause like her torso should be longer.
In my head, I was imagining her putting her knees up to her chest. But I agree, you're right.
Oh, okay.
But I think I have to change the pose because there's another element to the drawing that I just remembered.
This might be one of the ones where you should draw a wireframe first.
Yeah, I think you're right. Just take a nice spot in the world and lay down IRL and relax. Yes, I am so glad Wiggly introduced me to this game because OMG, this game has the perfect like relaxation music. I hope you all had a nice weekend. My weekend was extremely stressful as usual.
Aw.
Nothing new about that.
Cause of work?
Yeah. I hope this doesn't tip any of my coworkers off, but I did something bad on Saturday.
No.
Hi, zombie. Yeah. Maria dropped a potion on my head and now I'm super big. Dorinda. Zombie, have you never seen the spell the potion redeem? If you like, if you guys would like to watch it again, I can show you. If you've never seen it before, or if you just want to watch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got a whole video.
Yeah, I love making the cinematic redeems. Oh, speaking of which, just to let you guys know, we're making a cinematic redeem for when we get raided. And it's gonna, well, I'm not gonna go into specifics, but when people raid the stream, we're gonna have a little cinematic that plays. Zombie, you spilled the potion? Oh my... Yes, this is my giant drawing tablet billboard. Apparently Japan has introduced our touchscreen billboards now, so that when you're in your giant mech, you can still draw. Quite handy. So yeah, we're gonna have a little cinematic that plays whenever people raid us. And I think that's gonna really show off our, like, a lot of the unique talents that KissuKissu has to offer to new people, so that maybe it might encourage them to give us a follow when we get raided. They'll be like, oh wow, these little weird ladies can do cool stuff with cinematics.
Just be nice to have a little intro thing so that, like, you know, because that's like our best chance when someone raids us to like immediately get their attention, and like it'll mean that like we have something prepared that isn't dependent on what we're doing right that second.
Exactly, yeah. It'll help us put our best foot forward during the raids.
Wait, Zombie, what are you talking about? 3D building screens with characters jumping across the road? Is that a thing in Japan?
Every time we get raided, put Mizuki in a cage. I agree with you, Zombie Eater. I feel like we should have a free cage whenever we get raided just for music. I feel like she doesn't get in the cage often enough.
You one barely gets redeemed, to be honest.
It costs the same amount as the Mizuki raid cage. That's really cute. It costs the same amount as the jar. I guess people just enjoy seeing Mizuki in the jar more.
Zombie, you do, that's awesome. He offers a lot of protection. I'll be right back.
Okay. someone sent me a picture of a subway in a train in Japan, and what was unique about this train was it had a statue of a girl straddling the railroad. So it was just a giant girl straddling the train of the train tracks, and the subway and the train can go between her legs. And for a long time I thought that was a real statue, but then I learned it was photoshopped.
Oh, right. I have to say, like, holy shit, that's real.
But yeah, for a long time I thought it was real, but then I learned that it was just someone's made-up drawing that they did. I have a picture of it on my phone.
I think I know the one you're talking about.
Zombie illegally hopping on trains. Don't feel bad, zombie.
Oh, damn.
He did the exact same thing once.
Eh, he's taking it a step higher than me with jumping on moving trains. He was actually doing it for a reason. I don't think there's a legal way to hop on cargo trains, to be honest, or I'm pretty sure they just don't want you to do it in general.
It sounds
Need
so
extra
dangerous.
layers to protect Kimberly. It is dangerous, but like, I feel like 90% of what children do is dangerous. Like, and I kind of get like the panic adults had at a lot of the stuff I did as a kid. Cause, like, I remember as a kid being like, it's fine, I'm not gonna break my neck. And now it's like, I see a kid on a skateboard, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna break their fucking neck.
I don't know, yeah. Every time I see stuff like that, it makes me so anxious. That's kind of like the reason why I stopped watching videos on Twitter. I used to watch videos on Twitter and on YouTube. Well, I stopped watching the Twitter videos, and now I exclusively watch videos on YouTube. Because the videos on Twitter I couldn't control as much, and they would always show me videos that ended up being really upsetting. And it got to the point where I was afraid of the music that was on Twitter. I was like always afraid of like seeing a live action. Like anytime there's a live action video, I would instinctively not watch it because it came to the point where I was just afraid of every live action video on YouTube and on Twitter, and so I just decided to cut that entire struts out of my life and just stopped watching videos on Twitter altogether.
Nice. Zombie Eater, I assumed you like lived in like Russia or something where like you just don't have the means, so like you do what you gotta do. But that's funny to hear you live in America and you were doing the train holiday. Well, I gotta get to work somehow.
The exception is if I see a Vtuber video. And like, so you know how when you scroll, like you can just scroll videos like by swiping your phone up and down or whatever on Twitter?
Uh-huh.
that's what I stopped doing specifically. And if I like see on someone's feed a video, I'll still watch it through that means, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, oh, Moki posted a video. Oh look, Peach Cine posted a video. Yeah, I'll watch that. But yeah, if it's just scrolling videos by swiping, I'm gonna stop doing that specifically. So feel free to continue to send me videos on Twitter. I didn't want to give you the wrong idea.
Congrats, Leah, on the 20. I haven't played Malfour in like probably a month and a half, I think. I just like stopped one day. I don't even remember when.
Leah, if the thunder sounds are bothering you, I can turn them off. It will just have the rain sounds. Well, you know what? Not that bad. It's still too bad for me, so I'm gonna at least turn it down, so it doesn't happen as often. Alonzo, you're so mean. Guys, you have no idea. I get so, like, visibly I get, like, physically upset at certain videos to the point where I'm, like, physically not okay.
Yeah, it's true.
I have just this weird hang up, and I can't control it. even when I mentally tell myself, you know, everything's fine, everything's fine.
Yeah, it's pretty easy for me to get upset at stuff I see online.
Yeah, I think I already mentioned this on stream, but I have a lot of animes that I consider to be like my comfort anime. And sometimes my comfort animes betray me. There was a period of time where I was genuinely unwell because I watched an episode of Dragon's Maid. And I was unwell for 5 days until I rewatched the episode and it calmed me down.
Oh my god, why would you rewatch it? It's been 5 days. Let's do this a second time.
Cause I had to confirm my... I was like, no, this anime can't betray my trust. This anime's too important to me. So I rewatched the episode. I was like, maybe I misunderstood what happened. And so I rewatched it and then I was correct that they had an explanation and it made me feel better. It was very indirect and explanation, but it was enough to make me feel better about watching the show.
Okay.
If you want me to go into specifics, I can, but I think I already talked about it on stream.
I think you're not the one. You're the one with the magician or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the episode 5 of season 1. There was a scene where they were watching a magic trick. And Toru was trying to find a way to impress Kobayashi. And she was trying to find a way to show her that she was unique and she was special. And she was trying to find a way to show how she was special. And she thought all the magic tricks on the magic show were real. And then Kobayashi showed her that they were just you know, illusions. They were just you know, sleight of hand and trickery or whatever. Because the magician seemed to then spoon with his mind, and Toru showed Kobayashi showed Toru how to bend the spoon in the same way. Anyway, so she was upset because she wanted to show Kobayashi how she could impress Toru, how she could impress Kobayashi with all of her skills. And Kobayashi agreed, and she said, "Okay, go ahead and show me. But you have a rule, you're not allowed to break anything or hurt anyone." And Toru was like, "Duh, that really limits my abilities." And then it showed a scene where there was a cute bunny girl that looked like the bunny girl from Haruhi, Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. It was intentionally made to look like Mikeru from Haruhi. And she got in this box, and Toru decided this was the perfect time to impress Kobayashi, so she teleported herself into the box that the bunny girl was supposed to teleport into. And that was it. That was the whole scene. And then she just walked off stage after she had teleported from her living room into the box. But it bothered me because they never showed what happened to the bunny girl. And I was like, oh no, what happened to her? Like, she just disappeared into nowhereness. And it just bothered me for like 5 days, and then I rewatched the episode, and it made me realize that no, because the scene immediately after that, or before that, Kobayashi gave the restriction of she's not allowed to break anything and she's not allowed to hurt anyone, so that was what made me feel better.
You probably just teleported her into the backstage area or something.
Yeah. I don't think it would have bothered me so much. It's just, I was like, oh, what? Wait, but what about the bunny girl? And then I like read the comments on the video, you know, on like YouTube, because I rewatched the scene specifically on YouTube, because I like, that was what I did before I watched the full episode again. I first went to YouTube to watch the scene, and a lot of people on YouTube were asking the same question. They're like, but what about the bunny girl? And every comment that was on the video was like, tasty, and like they were making jokes that Toru ate it. It's the like, obviously, like they don't know. Like they just dumb comments on the video. But they were like making fun of other people who were also concerned. And I think that was what kind of riled me up, was like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I can't control it. I know it was silly, and I know it's just a scene that was meant to be cute in a video, but I'm telling you, these are problems that I have, and I can't control it, even when I tell myself it's no big deal. And this is why I stopped watching videos on Twitter. because it kept triggering this response for me. And I just couldn't deal with it anymore.
Yeah, I definitely get that. Like, I mean, I've gotten into like legit arguments and gotten really upset over that one fucking scene from Princess Connect. So like, I definitely get being upset over something that happened in the show.
And Zombie, I agree. But Dragon's Maid is still one of my comfort animes and I love it to death. It was just that one episode and it's just for a couple days that I had a really strong reaction that I couldn't control. Exactly, Alonzo. Like, you have no idea. This is a problem that I've had my entire life. And I hate it. I want to enjoy it the same way everyone else does, but I can't. Oops, sorry. You guys didn't see the intro? You saw nothing? Surely not me forgetting to turn off the intro during the cinematic animation. We could have Mizuki running
Is this how it goes?
Top up Nimi.
It's just like how it affected me. Like, it's not even about like disagreeing with people. And when Kyushu was saying like part of why it probably upset her was all the other YouTube comments making light of it, it made me think of that. Cause like I found that scene disturbing, but then everyone else is just like, oh well, it's just cute though, what's the problem? And it like, I don't know, like it made me feel like stuff. I was just saying, like, I get what she's saying with being upset when she saw it, and then everyone else like made jokes about it.
Which scene? From what anime?
In Princess Connect, there's a hardcore scene, and like I thought it was kind of fucked up. Like, it was like played to be cute and stuff. Like, it wasn't graphic or anything, but like it just like made me pause and be like, oh damn, that's messed up. And like the few different times I brought it up to people, everyone like is just like, oh, I don't see what the problem was. It's just cute. It's played for laughs, etc., etc. And like, I get it, but like, it makes me feel like invalidated or whatever to have other people like basically telling me like there's no reason for me to be bothered by it, more or less. So like I could see why seeing people on YouTube making light of that scene with the bunny girl disappearing would like add to the upsettingness of it.
So, I'm sorry what happened, sweetie.
That's fine.
Yeah, I don't want to have this reaction. Like, I want to enjoy the scene like everyone else does. Like, and just move on. But... so when you watch that scene in Princess Connect, did it end up being okay? Like, if you... Or did it just...
I mean, no, she straight up... I mean, I still think it's messed up. Like, she hard forward this mushroom guy and it was just played off like, oh, LOL, that's just the kind of thing she does because she's always eating everything. Like, I mean, I've never watched the anime, so like, I don't really have a strong opinion on it, but, like, I mean, I don't have an opinion on like the anime itself, but, like, I feel like it would still bother me to a degree if I watched it. Like it would bother me if, like, trying to, what's the word, like, rationalize her character, doing something like that, and me feeling okay with it, and, like, I feel like it would affect my opinion of her and stuff. I don't know. It doesn't matter, though, but...
I understand. When that anime Maid Wars first came out, everyone kept posting videos of all the really violent scenes on Twitter and on YouTube Shorts. And I was like, nope, I can't watch this anime. I couldn't believe how often people were posting videos on it, because every single time one of those videos came out, I was like, oh, this is a cute maid scene, and then it just showed this horrifically violent scene happen, and I was like I was so unwell for like until for like 3 days, until finally the videos stopped appearing in my feed and I started feeling better again. Like, I never watched
Yes.
It wasn't as bad with that one, but that's because the Maid Wars wasn't one of my comfort animes that I trust. the reason why Dragon's
Yeah, it
Maid
was so
was so
betrayal.
bad. Yeah, but I'm always gonna be like, if you guys watch that anime, that's fine. But I far be it from me who watches all the garbage with the silly tropes that everyone hates nowadays for some reason. You know, I love all those damn problematic tropes and stuff, so I'm like, I get it. You like, if you guys want to watch these things, like, more power to you. I'm not gonna judge you or your anime, but I just personally can't watch it. I'm like, I totally understand when people can't watch the animes I watch. As long as they don't get on me for enjoying what I enjoy, I will not get on them for enjoying what they enjoy. Yeah, I mean, the idea of watching a cute maid anime, I was like all for that. Like, I've been craving a sincere, like, legit, unironic magical girl anime for a long time. And like, the closest thing that exists right now to a sincere, legit, non-ironic anime, or non-ironic magical girl anime is like maid animes and idol animes. Those are like the closest you can get to right now. And so I was open to the idea of watching a maid anime, that it wasn't that particular maid anime that was for me.
Wait, what's the deal with Maid Wars? I haven't really heard anything about it. Is it just like they take a bunch of maids and have them brutally kill each other or something?
Yeah, it's about a bunch of maids that are fighting for like cafes and stuff in Akihabara. And then they just get into these gunfights in the middle of a street, and like, the first episode, it's just like,
oh my God,
one girl that she's surrounded by a bunch of dead maids, like in a bloody pile, and it bothered me so much.
Jesus Christ. It's fucked up.
Like yeah, it has a lot of explicit violence and like subtle violence, and I just couldn't watch it. It doesn't.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. You're way better at drawing letters than me. Cute.
And I know what you guys are thinking, because every single person who I've talked about this has brought it up, and I was waiting for you guys to bring it up. And yes, I am a hypocrite. Like I said, all these feelings I have are 100% not under my control. Like I tried to just let it go and, you know, not freak out about it for 3 days. It is not the response I want to have when watching anime.
Kyushu, the right line of her shirt along her torso on the upper part, you should probably like bring it out more to the right, I think. Because it's like
this?
she's pointed to the left. Yeah, because like she's tilted to the left, but you have her boobs going like almost all the way to the right. And like you made the boob on the right side like not quite the same shape, I think, because you were running out of space or something. Maybe I'm just looking at it wrong.
Thank you. Leah, I'm gonna finish the rest of this drawing off stream. I know you wanted me to add Kyushu to the drawing, but I'm gonna get started on Coal Wax drawing because I don't want to take a lot of time drawing you and then also drawing Coal. You know, like Coal Wag is still waiting for their drawing, so I'm gonna finish it later, okay? But I will send you what I have so far. Ooh, I keep forgetting that I don't have this setting set up anymore that lets me save files without you guys peeking at all my secrets. Before I had it set up at where all the saving files were off screen because I had multiple screens, but now that I use the R folder to capture this computer, I don't have that much anymore. It's one of the few downsides to my setup, but it think it's totally worth it. Yeah, that's one of the sacrifices I have to make of having to black out the screen for the drawing streams. You know, that it's such a minor a minor inconvenience. Okay, now we're gonna get started on coal wax drawing. Oh, Livonia, are you still here? Thank you for the tip. I don't know why I didn't see your tip. So Jamie submitted a drawing request.
So did Maria.
Yeah, I know Maria Colwag had a drawing request. But I'm gonna mark Leah's drawing is done, and I'm gonna add Jamie drawing. Alright, so we have Colwag, we have Maria, and we have Zama. I think we can do one more after that. So if anyone wants to submit another drawing request, you're more than welcome to. But we're gonna get started on Colwag's drawing.
I'm done working on drawing for the day.
Okay.
I have to send a like, hey, is this okay? Because I just started the drawing, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna put in like 3 hours of work just to be like, no, that pose is wrong.
Okay, okay. I'm going to do Colwag's drawing, but Colwag's request is gonna require me to change the stream to a mature content warning. Kinda like how the Maria beach ball when she sat on the beach ball, I had to change the mature rating of the stream. So we're going to do Colwag's drawing last, because I I don't want to. Hi, Itsuka. Yeah, it's I'll just tell you what the request is. She wants to have a POV drawing of her character, Samantha, peeking at a tiny in her lap between her boobs. So, and because of that, because of the content of the drawing, I would have to change the mature rating of the stream.
It's
so we're gonna do that
would
one
like
last.
KissuKissu to take a break and hydrate.
Itsuki, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, break time. So we're still gonna do. Okay. We're still gonna do Colwag's drawing, and we're still gonna do it on stream. I'm just gonna move it to last, because in order to do that drawing, I have to change the mature rating of the stream. Itsuki, Your hydrate did come in time. It came just in time for us to talk about thirsty things. What kind of look should I go for this time? Space what? That's a cute hairstyle. I like the bun in this game. I think the bun is really cute. My two favorite hairstyles are this one and the long princess. Fun fact, this hairstyle is called Long Princess. I don't know if you guys ever knew this, but all hairstyles actually have names. But a lot of people don't know most of... I don't even know most of the names of hairstyles. And I do know that one, and I only know it because it was the hairstyle I used on my OC in Soul Calibur, and in Soul Calibur names all of the hairstyles. I think if I'm gonna wear the short shorts, I kind of want to have like the baggy hoodie. I think the sweater top looks better with the leggings and then the... Really, the baggy hoodie goes with everything. Hi, Termin Gaming. Thank you for coming. Is the Mimikyu new? No, Mimikyu's been here for a while. It's just I made the Mimikyu's redeem a lot cheaper. Now Mimikyu only costs 10 points to redeem. But and same with Spoopy. Spoopy only costs 10 points to redeem as well. But most people always summon Spoopy instead of Mimikyu. But Mimikyu's been here for a while. Her name's Mimi. Mimi is my favorite Pokemon. I want to give her a bow for her hair. And for her ear, because that was always what I always... Welcome back, Mizu.
Herman, welcome to the stream. Also want to point out some people use Mimi as a nickname for me, so I thought that was funny.
That's true. I know Riley calls you Mimi, and I think that's super cute.
Yeah.
I call you Mizu because my girlfriend calls you water bottle girl.
Yeah, I thought that was adorable when you told me about that.
When I first introduced my girlfriend to Mizuki, so the word Mizu in Japanese is water, and she knew that Mizuki likes to be in jars, so she called Mizuki water bottle girl, and I thought that was so cute.
Yeah. I ended up naming one of my RimWorld characters Mizu, cause like, you've got me liking that name now. Just as a short form of Mizuki.
I'm glad. Okay. Our break is over. We gotta get back to it. Back to the drawing pad. Well, we can do a different activity. Let's go to the fireplace. I think fireplace on a stormy night is perfect. Mizu. Oh, I'm just gonna call you Puddle Girl from now on. No, how do I change my spirit? I forgot how to change. Oh, there it is. I want to change it to the arachnid. I think the arachnid is the cutest spirit. It's a little yarn spider. Hi, Aizen. Aizen, oh my gosh, thank you for the follow. Okay, our break has been over for a while now. We gotta get back to drawing. Okay, we're gonna get started on Maria's drawing. Thank you so much for coming, Aizen. Oh, this game is called Spirit City Lo-Fi. It's not so much a game as much it is a to-do list. As you can see, I'm putting all of the drawing requests that people have been requesting right here in the just to keep track, and it keeps track of my time working and keeps track of my time working, and it keeps track of my breaks, so it gives me breaks, and it has the nice sound effects of like the rain and the thunder. And it helps me focus and stay on track, and it has the amazing soundtrack. It's really fun, and you unlock these little cute spirits by completing tasks as you level up. Yeah, I'm gonna add the rest of your drawing in the off stream, just because I don't want to spend too much time, because I know Colwag is waiting for their drawing. But yeah, we're gonna get started on Maria's drawing. Alright. And how are you today, Aizen? Do you stream? If you stream, I'll gladly give you a shout out. Like I said, we still have room for one more drawing request. If someone wants to give a $10 tip, we always appreciate it. It's never required, but it always helps us, and we'll gladly give you a drawing request for a $10 tip.
It is required if you want the drawing, in case that wasn't clear.
Hi, STR. Thank you for coming. We're just having a casual, cozy drawing stream. But thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you showing love. And I'm gonna send you love back. KissuKissu. Choo! Well, a quick synopsis. Well, yeah, so the big thing that I like to do is I'm always working. I'm kind of a workaholic. I like to make these fun cinematic redeems where something crazy happens, like someone spills a potion on me and I grow really big, or Mizuki's currently here. She just isn't on her Vtuber model.
Yeah, I'm here.
But this is her right here. Even though she's not currently in her model, I have her still on stream just as a little bundle on my thigh here. And yeah, people like to. We just play a variety streamer. We play a bunch of different games. Right now we're playing Stellar Blade and we're playing Small Saga. And every Monday morning we do a drawing stream, and where we take tips for people who want me to do drawing requests. 90% of the time, people request size-related drawing requests, but I do welcome other requests. I have been trying to get people to do other requests for a long time, but they are putting me in a box. Which I don't mind at all.
Yeah.
Hi, Miguel. Good to see you.
Like,
That's basically...
like 95% of our drawing requests have been size-related stuff.
Yeah. This TR, if you want to see the cinematics that I'm talking about, I'll show you one of our cinematics that we do. Just if you're curious. So I'm gonna do the potion again, even though we're not gonna be actually doing the potion, but I'm just gonna show it off if you guys are okay with that.
And just show the video?
Yeah. So normally I do this during the cinematic, but but we're just gonna show off the cinematic if just since you're asking like some of the highlights of the stream.
Now we have a billboard that the game screen goes on.
Yeah. So yeah, this is kind of like what one of our cinematic redemptions is like. We have like a fun cinematic that occurs, and then the scene changes and accommodates the change. This is the one that got redeemed earlier today. Oh, thank you for the follow. We got a follow from Star. We impressed Star. I still like we
It made me laugh. He showed him the redeem, and then I just see in the chat thing, strength 29 and swallow.
Yeah, we have a bunch of cinematics, but this is the one that people redeemed today. I would show you the other ones, but you know, like, I don't want to show them off too often and make them kind of lose their appeal. So if someone redeems it, you know, we always do it. But yeah, that's one of our cinematics. My favorite cinematic is the Azure Soul, and sadly that's the one that gets redeemed the least. That's okay. Everyone loves my Still the Potion. Alright, back to the monsoon. Also, what happened to our monarch? I just now noticed that we don't have a monarch anymore.
Good question.
Last monarch was the Sente. I mean...
Lee person is now the monarch, and good riddance to the old one. This one is way better.
I mean, we talk about mature stuff, and we're definitely not... We're definitely not, you know... I don't know. I mean, we're not the lewdest of Vtubers, but yes, we do talk about mature stuff from time to time.
Yeah, I'd say a lot of it tends to just revolve around size stuff, but Kyushu in particular does occasionally talk about lewd things.
Wow, this is dying me under the weird glass. Just cause it's true. I'm here trying to impress Stir, and you're all like, oh yeah, me, Kyushu is wild. She gets into all the crazy weird stuff. Watch out for her. I'm Mizuki, and I'm just pure say-so and super wholesome. Alright. Alright, let me look at Maria's drawing request again, because I got distracted and I forgot what it was. Okay. I have your drawing request, Maria. I don't even know if Maria's still in chat, but... That's okay, because we always, anytime someone requests a drawing, we always send it to them afterwards. Even if they can't stay in the stream. Oh my gosh, everyone is calling me out right now. Oh well, I guess Stir is already followed, so... He's gonna figure out all of my weirdness eventually. But here I am trying to impress our new follower. Hi, Kolwag. I don't know if you saw, but... we're gonna do your drawing request last. I know you were next in line, but we moved you to last because we feel like your drawing will force us to change the stream to a mature content warning. Glad to hear, Stir. So you're gonna be last because I want to keep the majority of the stream on the everyone for everyone, and we'll do the mature content drawing last. So I just wanted to let you know that's why I'm not doing your drawing now, even though you did put yours in first. know, when I first got started on this stream, I was kind of feeling a little down, and you guys in chat, you guys really picked up my mood. Like, you guys really helped a lot, and I appreciate you all so much. I just wanted to let you guys know that you guys helped me out, and I appreciate it.
Fighting off a rabies-infested otter invasion right now, but my mood is also not great.
You're fighting off an
rabies-infested otter invasion.
Rimwild. Oh,
Yeah.
you're saying Rimwild, right?
Not enough machine gun turrets.
Yeah, I want all of you to specifically give Mizuki lots of love and cuddles, because I demand it. I don't know what time it is. It is 1 a.m. and I have only gotten one drawing done. There's a high chance I might turn off the, if by the time we finish, Maria's drawing, no one has submitted another one, I think I'm gonna turn off the available... We'll see. It suddenly occurred to me that it is very 1 a.m. Oh. You have moved to your cozy bed. That does sound relaxing, Howling. Alonzo said if he wasn't working, he'd be doing the same right now. I'm glad we managed to capture that cozy vibe.
You've survived the Outer Wars?
You've survived the Outer Wars?
Yeah, it was surprisingly intense. So I had they have 3 different machine gun turrets. I have a person on a sniper post thing. And I have this lightly armored vehicle with a twin cannon machine gun thing on it, and all of that, and they were still breaking through the lines, and I had to bring out some fucking robots to help. But I accept anyone where no one dies or permanently loses a limb or something. Otherwise I tend to reload.
As long as no one gets hurt, you can accept any other losses, right?
Yeah, but someone gets their arm blown off or something, it's alright, let's try that again.
They must come out unscathed. Yet your world is very anime. It's oh, we just We just managed to get through an entire epic sword battle, and somehow no one lost or win. Time to go to an onsen and have a fan service episode. Mizuki and I were talking about this yesterday, but we have concluded that...
Fox Girl Regal would like KissuKissu to take a break and hydrate.
Thank you for the hydrate,
Fox Girl Regal
Regal.
would like a kissu.
Regal, this is for you. KissuKissu. Choo. KissuKissu. Choo. Bye. Oh, I'm glad you love the kissu. Oh, what was I saying? Mizuki and I came to the conclusion that, depending on your outfit, determines on how likely a lewd situation will occur. Like, for example, let's say you're a knight in a battlefield and you're wearing a bunch of armor. You can get through like 3 days of fighting like hordes and hordes of goblins and stuff, and you'll never have a single lewd moment. But the moment you go like take off your armor and go to an onsen, like you're instantly gonna get struck with the fan service episode.
Late moment expected.
Like, you fool, you took off your armor to relax. Now the fan service demons are gonna get you. Just the moment I've been waiting for.
Oh, completely unrelated, but I was playing games a couple days ago on Steam, and the first of the 2 Star Wars Souls-like games is 90% off right now. It's only $4 if anyone was interested in trying that. And I found this other game that it looks like they were basically trying to make Fallout 1 and 2, but like, not made 30 years ago. And I bought that too. That wasn't on Steam though. I bought that on this, I think it's called Fnatic. They have some deal going right now where you can get a bundle of 3 games for $3.99. Or 5 games for $7.99, I think. And so yeah, I got that too. And so I played Fallout 2 a very little bit, and that was after I played Fallout 3 and New Vegas. I like turn-based RPGs, so like it seemed like it was something that should be up my alley, but I didn't get like super far into it. But I'm kinda excited to try this other one, cause like I said, it wasn't made like 30 years ago, so it's probably got some good stuff going for it.
Isn't Fallout, aren't those games shooting games? Like, are they turn-based?
Okay, so you're familiar probably with like the Bethesda era of Fallout games, where they did what they did with Skyrim and turned it into like a generic console game kind of thing. Like Fallout 1 and 2 were isometric games, and the combat was like a turn-based RPG. Kind of, like, a lot of the same stuff is still there in like 3, New Vegas, 4, and 76. But yeah, the originals were like a lot more focused on like the role-playing, story, world-building stuff. Yeah, they were like a different kind of game entirely. But Bethesda, like they did the same thing with Skyrim, like, and Oblivion, kind of. If you ever played Morrowind, you know that it's like a lot less like user-friendly than Skyrim is. It was way more about like the role-playing elements and stuff. And it used like dice rolls and things like that. But yeah, I don't know. It's like a lot of games got this treatment where they were like, okay, let's take this game that was good and then make it into a first-person shooter. Like, or like just make it like every other console game. I'm not saying it like necessarily was bad, but it's like a trend that's happened.
Rigo, you got an 8? Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. So I've heard a lot of people saying that like there was a time when every single video game was becoming a first-person shooter. Is that the same era? Like, is that what happens? They're just like, oh, time to transfer out into a first-person shooter because that's what all the kids want nowadays.
Probably, to be honest. Like, I don't know enough to like really confidently speak on it. I've heard people call it consolitis, where like they just take a game and try to make it more like streamlined and fit for console gamers, which translates to like we want less depth and thinking involved. Like, but yeah, I definitely have heard about, or have heard people saying how like they were just trying to turn everything into a shooter. Because the original Fallouts were definitely not shooters.
That's so interesting because I only know Fallout as a shooter, so it's so interesting that there was a period of time where it had nothing to do with shooting games. That's so crazy to me. It's kind of like how...
Hoink would like KissuKissu to take a break and hydrate.
Aw, thank you, Helmut.
It's when Bethesda acquired it that they like just turned it into a shooter and then it just stuck and all the games have been kinda like that since.
It's kinda like how, when, Square Enix took over Squaresoft, they just decided that, Final Fantasy games were never ever turn-based. And people who say that they were are crazy.
Wait, that happened that late into the game? I thought the Square Enix merger was like really early on. I just never looked into it.
The first game to... Okay, so it happened during development of Final Fantasy X. So Final Fantasy X was the very last turn-based Final Fantasy game. And after that,
About
they
13.
experimented with... Oh! I always forget... Yes, you're right. You're 100% right, because 13 is... I always forget FF13 because that game is awful and it makes me want to...
Sometimes we all want to forget about it.
Yeah. Thank you for awakening the oppressed memory music. This leg looks awful, and I should feel ashamed of myself for drawing it.
No.
I'm gonna 100 hours and I'm gonna slowly make this, like, Frankenstein into something that looks decent.
I feel like 13 definitely qualifies as turn-based. It just is really, like, I don't know, I guess I'd say streamlined. Like your turn, like, it still does occur in turns, but they try to make it as, like, interactive as possible. Like things are happening in real time. But like that was kind of the case for a lot of games before that too. Like the active time gauge or whatever it's called wasn't like new to 13. That existed for a long time before. But I know they had like auto queued up moves and stuff. Like it would just like set your moves up for you so you can just push the button. I don't know what you mean by out of turn order. Like, didn't you get your whole turn at once, or was it one of those games where like one character at a time gets their turn, like based on their speed or something?
Hold up, I need to look up reference. I am struggling here.
What the feed even look like?
I think the best way to play Final Fantasy 13 is with a pro controller, so that you can not pay attention to it and play Fable or Pokemon Black or White instead. Cause that's my experience with Final Fantasy 13.
Wait, does the Pro Controller let you play automatically or something?
A turbo controller. I'm a turbo, not pro. Okay, didn't changing paradigms just like change your classes? Like it changed the sort of like the access to what abilities you had? Yeah. Well, okay, so what I did in Final Fantasy 13 when I played it, in the summer that I tried to play every Final Fantasy game, I just used a turbo controller to rapidly press the circle button rapidly, because if you hit circle twice really fast, it just goes straight to auto attack. And so I just had the auto attack going the entire fight until the fight was won, and
nice.
Then I picked up the controller and continued to run down the infinite hallway. I barely engaged with Final Fantasy 13. It was so disappointing. I did not enjoy that game. Even a little bit.
I would say that definitely still counts as turn-based. It's just more like the gacha genre of turn-based, where like there are things you can do outside of the turn order that like are limited but specific. Like, oh, you can activate this one powerful spell like when it's not your turn. But I could see why that would be like a point of contention there. I know Final Fantasy X-2 have like this outfit system thing. I imagine it wasn't like outside of the turn order, but I remember you could like change outfits to get like different skills and stuff in the battle.
Yeah, I loved the outfit changing mechanic in 10-2. I really liked 10-2.
Wait, you
and
only...
my friends really hated it, and it made me sad, because I was like, why do you hate this wonderful, fun game that is fun and wonderful? And they gave it the
it doesn't like the lesbian space road trip.
They gave it the harshest review I've ever pulled. They said it was the best example of character assassination they could think of, and I was like, how dare you? Like, wow, like, like, okay, its story isn't great, but it's not that bad. They were saying that the game only was invented to assassinate Yuna as a character and like ruin her character.
No.
And I was like, why? I disagree.
Wait, see, I thought you got to control all the characters in 13. Why would everyone having their own ATB gauge not make it turn-based? Isn't that true for most games with the ATB gauge? Like, the whole point of having speed in a lot of games is so that, like, you get your turn more frequently. Yeah, that's disappointing if you only got to control one character. I could have swore you got to control more than one, but...
I thought you could... I don't remember well enough because I pressed that game and I only played it with the turbo controller. But I thought you did control all your characters, but maybe not. Everyone was on auto. That's so weird. I didn't get very far in Final Fantasy 13. I got to when Fang joined your party. I had a lot of trouble with Bahamut, and I was like, this fight is bullshit, and every fight before this was effortless. And I don't want to learn how to play the game now. The window for me to want to learn how to play the game has closed already, so after defeating Bahamut, I realized there was nothing this game could offer me, so I stopped playing.
I was fucking hyped when Shiva showed up and it was two girls that turned into a motorcycle.
That was really cool. I will say that the cinematics and stuff were awesome. Like even if it's not a great game, I will say it had good qualities to it. But I mean, that's true for any game. Like even Pokemon Sword and Shield has a lot of really good things going for it. And that game is unplayably bad. Not as bad as Daytime, but...
Which game?
Pokemon Sword and Shield. Pokemon Sword and Shield is the first Pokemon game I didn't, is the first Pokemon game I passed on. I've played every Pokemon game except for Sword and Shield and Let's Go. But I considered Let's Go to be not an official Pokemon game. It was kind of like a spin-off in my brain.
Is this Pokemon Yellow?
It really is.
A lot of people don't seem to know that the Let's Go games were literally just Pokemon Yellow with a few changes. Like it was the same story and everything. You don't fight wild Pokemon anymore, you just catch them like it's Pokemon Go. And they added more trainers for you to fight to compensate.
Yeah. I disliked that it was the only way to get Melmetal. I was like, oh, but I want Melmetal. But I can't get it unless I play Pokemon Let's Go.
Hey kid, get your parents to spend money so you can catch them all. I want to go back
I
real quick
eventually-
because we looks like we unintentionally ignored Jamie like 3 times. I definitely
Oh,
could see
Jamie,
what
I'm
he
sorry.
means with turn-based movie after Leo explained all that. And you said the characters were like what kept you going, and like I definitely see that too because like despite a lot of the criticisms of the game, like that was kind of what had me invested, was like watching like Lightning and Hope's story kind of like near the beginning to mid game and like getting invested in seeing things through. Like I cared more about that than like the gameplay.
Yeah, I tried really hard to like Final Fantasy 13. I just couldn't. I tried really hard. I was like, surely it has some good things going for it, but when I played it, to me, it just felt like you were just walking down an endless hall and you were fighting a fight that the best strategy was to just hit auto battle and then put the controller down.
Pretty much.
Like
It was pretty though. Like you have that going for it at least.
Oh, 100%. Like I said, I'm not gonna say it doesn't have good qualities. Like, the character design was fantastic, the music was really good, you know, like, yeah. It just didn't have enough of those good qualities to get me to finish playing the game.
Fair.
That's kind of like what I say about Pokemon as well. Ironically,
Yeah, that
my thoughts of Pokemon and my thoughts of Final Fantasy 13 are completely intertwined. I think Sword and Shield, like, I personally don't like Sword and Shield. I think those games were pretty not great. But I mean, like all Pokemon games, the Pokemon themselves were fantastically designed. Like, they had really fantastic designs. I also feel the character designs are always good in Pokemon. I've never seen a Pokemon game where I'm like, the characters in this game look awful and I don't like them. I always feel like the Pokemon games have a lot to offer with the character designs. And the music. I can't think of a single Pokemon game that has bad music. To this day, Pokemon Sword and Shield has my favorite gym battle thing.
welcome back to the door.
Welcome back. I was just saying, even if I don't like Pokemon Sword and Shield, the character design, the music, and the Pokemon designs were all really good. Like I would say, there's no Pokemon. Good.
Be back from school.
Okay. Gotta draw a tiny little Mizuki putting sunscreen on Maria. The game does be like that, says we.
Yeah, but
Welcome
I
back,
got ringing the
music.
bell from Bureau, and I went to answer it, and then when I got back, I had just put my headset on, and my phone's ringing, and I see my mom called me 4 times. And I answer it, and she was calling to tell me about the guy at the door that I had already dealt with. And while this is happening, I forgot to pause RimWorld, so I was getting like, alarms going off, like telling me stuff's happening. Jesus Christ, can everyone wait?
Mizu had a chaotic moment where everything wanted her attention all at once. Have the chaotic moment ended, Mizu?
Yeah. Frustrations on the did John is to have to read it. But I at least stopped.
I think this is good enough. I'm gonna call this a picture.
Which character is this?
This is Maria.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a different OC of hers.
And I drew a tiny little Mizuki holding a bottle of sunscreen.
Nice.
Sorry to blind you all. I'm sorry. Oh no, don't look at my files. Don't look at my files. Oh well, it's too late. All my files have been exposed to the world. Now you all see that I drew October. Okay. We're gonna call Maria's picture duet. And I am gonna end the request. I'm gonna turn off the art requests. Cause we still got 2 more drawings to do.
Oh gosh, so we're already 2.5 hours in.
Yeah, I've been a little bit of a slow bug when it comes to drawing today. Alright, we're gonna get started on Jamie's try. Alright, let's see what Jamie's request is. Okay, perfect. I got Jamie's request. Time to pull out the old trusty green market. Because green shows up really well on this dark blue background. I'm a feeling everyone has fallen asleep because of the cozy music. We got too cozy. Our stream went too cozy. Now everyone's all tuckered and sleepy. They're like, ah, Mizuki and Kyushu's voices are so cozy. And the rain and the thunder. You just put them all to sleepy. Alright, let's finish. Let's get... Oh, excuse me. Let's get... Lavonia's drawing. I bet I don't even have to tell Mizuki what Lavonia's drawing is.
I can guess the theme.
We're quite familiar with Lavonia and his interests. Mizu, I don't... I genuinely think that everyone in our chat has fallen asleep. I could be wrong, but I just feel like... I feel like everyone... The chat has been so silent. But I think we actually did lull everyone to sleep.
You could have.
That would be so adorable. I love that. We just went cozy over 9,000. If you're currently in the stream, then you are awake. Send a little boop in the chat, because I'm curious. Oh, excuse me. That being said, it is very close to my bedtime. I might have to just do cool legs drawing off stream like the rest of Leanne's. Oh, I'll definitely get them done before. Oh, excuse me. Before tomorrow your guys' time, but it's already tomorrow my time.
Was it almost 2 a.m.?
Well, right now it's 1:40. Golly golly.
No.
Oh, Jamie sent me a Discord. So at least Jamie's awake. Oh, Link. I do live in the future, huh, Link? And let me tell you, in the future, you will have flying cars. Somehow, they worked out all the kinks for flying cars so that everyone, even the bad drivers, won't have issue flying cars. Which, okay, I'm gonna be honest, if you guys think the tech for flying cars doesn't exist right now, it absolutely does. The reason why flying cars aren't a thing right now is because of human error. Humanity is
Just
not
people
ready.
use them.
Yeah, exactly. If flying cars became a real thing that everyone had access to, like how would you protect every building, and like how would you protect?
Yeah, it would just get so much worse than dealing with cars on the ground.
Right, every building would be at risk. Like there would just be like head-on collisions, like in the sky, and then what? Like whatever's below those two cars is just like, well, let's hope they don't
Guess I'm
happen
fucked.
to us. Yep.
Like nowhere would be fucking safe anymore. Like you'd just be on the street and like two cars would crash and like hit you from hundreds of feet to the side. Like it would be so crazy.
So yeah, everyone's always like, oh, we don't have the tech for flying cars. I'm telling you right now, we absolutely had the tech for flying cars. And we've had it for a long time now. It's just we don't have the human capability to fly it. You're right.
Yeah, they are. They're just a lot worse with flying cars, Leah. Like, when the cars are on the ground, they're kind of limited to what areas they can go. Like, they're limited by, mostly roads. But, if you're talking about a car a few hundred feet in the air where it's not being blocked by buildings, like, they could get into a crash and then hit something like hundreds of feet away from the air quotes road in the sky, and the lack of like control that roads provide by telling people this is where you drive would be bad too. Like you see people who will like drive on the shoulder of the road to pass a car, or like they'll almost go into the fucking grass to drive around someone. Like now imagine that, but there's just no road at all. Like anytime there is even slightly a traffic jam, you'd have people just driving all over the place trying to get around it. Like it would be nuts. And like anyone that's ever ran out of fuel while driving a car, that's now a death sentence. Like you don't just get stranded, you just fall out of the sky and die.
Yeah, humans are not ready for flying cars. I personally don't think we will ever be ready for that.
Humans aren't responsible enough for ground-based cars, largely. Yeah. I remember seeing this one post, dude. Maybe it was a stand-up comedian or something. I don't remember, but they said like, you basically taking a monkey brain and putting it behind a 2,000-pound steel cage that it's controlling with a lever or with a wheel and a pedal, like, and it just, I didn't word it right, but it like, it just sounded so like, damn, this was a bad idea, huh?
Now, granted, when my brain is turned off, I can't talk anymore. When automatic cars are safer than humans in all situations, automatic cars are absolutely going to replace physical driving cars. That's just an inevitability at this point. And when that happens, they may replace real physical on-the-ground cars with flying cars. I absolutely believe that's possible. Like if automatic cars became the norm for... I can see it. Automatic cars becoming the norm for flying cars. Because again, they don't have to be 100% safe. They just have to be safer than the human drivers, right? Does that make sense? They're not trying to go for 100% safety, like where there's no accidents ever. They're only going for the odds of an accident happening or less than the odds with the human driving. I heard the same thing applies to doctors as well. Like, they are trying to get hospitals, like computer diagnosis, to be better than human diagnosis. And once again, they don't have to be 100% accurate. They just have to be more accurate than humans on a statistical level. For that kind of thing to happen.
Oh. Halloween was cute. I just read that. Wait, why would self-driving cars make traffic jams worse, Leah? I don't think people would need to go more places just because they don't drive.
That's interesting. Wait, are you saying that more people will drive because they won't need a license? You know what?
Yeah, that can make
I never
sense,
thought
yeah.
about that, but I wonder, like, if there's actually a lot of people who don't drive because they are actually genuinely blocked, or they are actually walled by the license requirement. I've never thought about that.
I mean, there's definitely...
I imagine... God, music.
There's definitely a lot of people that don't drive just because they can't, or they're scared to learn, or like they're legally not able to. Like self-driving cars would open it up for a lot of people, now that I think about it.
I feel like if self-driving cars became the norm, I feel like humans wouldn't own cars anymore. I think we just get like a trolley system where like where like you request a vehicle and a vehicle comes and picks you up and then it just takes you where you want to go, and that's just how driving is from then on.
Okay, I get what you're saying now. Though I will say I don't think adding more lanes to a road increases traffic, it just gets more people into the blockade at once. If you watch videos, I've heard like the common opinion is that adding more lanes to a road like just makes the problem worse than even though it makes the problem they're trying to solve worse.
That makes sense. I feel like
Something I would look forward to with
God needs it.
thing I look forward to with self-driving cars is that, like, driving stops being a thing you have to do, like, where you're watching for other people and it, like, requires your active attention and more becomes, like, a ride that you're on, like, you could be getting ready for work in your car, like, doing homework or working on a project or, like, talking to a friend on the phone or something, like, it'll just feel less be a thing you're doing and more be like a ride. I already said that like verbatim, but
Yeah, that's kind of like what I was saying. Like when driving car or automatic cars become the norm, I don't think humans are going to own a car. Or I assume some people will still own cars. But I imagine like owning a car will be less common in favor of services where like every like 6 blocks there's just like cars that like respond to like a phone request. It's like, oh beep, oh a car is needed at this spot, and so a car will just immediately go to that spot, and then you would just stop in front of you and then just take you where you need to go, and then it would pick up someone else, and it would just keep doing that all day, where like every car that is available to pick someone up, it will just pick them up and then is the new one.
you're just describing Uber and Lyft, but without traffics.
True, but like the difference is like these cars.
Fun, Holly.
Like, that's
Bye, thanks for coming.
Bye, Owen. I mean, you're absolutely right. I am describing Uber. For Betty, not for like I can't think of a difference, a notable difference. It's just like I think Uber is like the beginnings of what is going to be the future of driving car and like cars as a whole.
Well, you're talking about like two different things here. Like you're basically describing the idea of public transportation and having it be available everywhere. Like the whole idea of self-driving cars being available at like every corner and stuff. That's just like public transit, basically. What's like kind of the idea of most public transport, or at least one of the goals, is to reduce the amount of actual like other cars on the road, and to reduce the need to like own a car. But there'll definitely always be people that want to own a car and people that make it a huge fucking deal that they want to be able to manually drive the car and not have it auto drive for them because they insist they're better at it than the car.
I definitely think that will be true like in the first like 15 years. Well, cars becoming automatic.
Especially Americans.
I think as the normal car, as like cars, self-driving cars become normalized, the younger generations are gonna become so used to it that they will just not they'll actually be afraid to drive a car by themselves, right?
Oh, that's a good point, yeah. Like, we're gonna gradually get to a point where the average person doesn't really know how to drive, and it'll just, like, kind of snowball effect from there.
Uh-huh.
I could definitely see, like, we get to a point where, like, it's established that self-driving cars are safer, but because people whine and piss their pants about it, they'll still let you drive manual. And then, like, every time an accident happens, it'll be some fucking hillbilly that insisted on driving the car manually and caused an accident.
Bye, Hellwing. Have a sweet dreams. Yeah.
Wait, what did only
what's
Kyushu get a
interesting?
good night?
I think it's because you...
I
Because I was silent, and then you said it directly.
Oh.
So maybe he just wanted to
Oh,
direct it at me because I didn't say anything.
I swear, yeah.
What's gonna be interesting is when automatic cars start becoming normalized, when humans cause more accidents, they're gonna use that as like proof. They're gonna be like, see, if this person had used an automatic car, they wouldn't have caused this accident. And
Yeah.
because that's gonna... And then when automatic cars get into accidents, they're just gonna say, oh, it was just a faulty something or other. Like, oh, darn, it's just like an unforeseen circumstance, like a rock fell in the road and the automatic car didn't know how to respond to it. But they're gonna use the excuse of human error. Even if, like, an automatic car would have had the same accident in the same situation. They could have
Yeah,
pushed
that's
that
a good
narrative.
point. I mean, like, it'll either be true or not true that self-driving cars are safer, like, but I could definitely see it just being, like, used as part of a narrative. Like, I remember a while back, before self-driving cars were largely associated with Elon Musk, that I remember reading this thing that it was saying, like, almost every time a self-driving car got into an accident, it was because some other guy wasn't following the laws of the road. Like someone would cut them off, or someone would do an illegal turn, and it's like, they never got into accidents with each other. They just got into accidents with idiots that, like, think they're above the road laws, and, like, it would be nice, seeing, getting to a point where it's like, accidents don't happen because of that, specifically because of that. Like, they happen for other reasons, but, like, just not because some impatient jackass decided to make a left turn without looking to the left. That's a right turn for people in Japan, probably, without looking right.
I get what you mean.
There've been so many situations I've seen where it's like people could have died and it was just because some impatient person behind the wheel, and like, it always makes me think back to that quote I said earlier about like you'd sticking a monkey brain behind a 2,000-pound metal cage and giving it a wheel and a pedal to control it with, and it's like, considering how stupid the average person is, and like, especially in America, how many people are just angry drivers, it's like, I feel like my life should not be in other people's hands in that way, and
Fox Girl Regal would like
it would be
KissuKissu
very
to take a
nice
break
to
and
be in a
hydrate.
situation where every car on the road was being driven by an advanced computer algorithm that didn't make stupid and obvious mistakes based on, like, impatience and stuff. Like
high
never
end.
getting hit because someone ran a stop sign or something. Like this doesn't happen now. Never getting hit because someone merged into your lane without looking. Like, I guess there'll be accidents and stuff that can't be accounted for, but like, I don't feel like the average person appreciates how dangerous it is to be driving. Like, yeah, you rarely get in an accident, but you could be a quadriplegic for life because of one day you went to the grocery store and some guy was drunk. Like,
Hi, Ringtail. Thank you for coming.
oh, I ring too. Oh, yeah, no, we were talking about self-driving. Yeah, that came me earlier too.
We were originally talking about, how we'll never have flying cars even though we currently have the technology for flying cars. And that's
Everyone,
because
please support the
human
streamer.
human error is too large in that situation. What is cinematic absorb? Well, that's why you should try it. Wait. I wonder what it is.
It's not like a full cinematic thing like the other ones.
I think you've already seen it a couple times, Regal. I just don't think from then you realized that was what it was. It's a little... I'll just spoil it for you. It is a little thing that appears on the screen. It's kind of like the I love this with the, Anya, which I just now realized I think I haven't added Anya. Like, I think I might have forgotten to include Anya when I was rebuilding Alice, so I'll have to double check on that.
Yeah, I'll do it for you, Rico.
Thank you, Mizuki.
It's not like specific to the person who did it. It's always Kalestyle's character, I think.
Yes. It's always Tails though. While you're there, Mizu, can you tell me if I love this there is there? Like you see the Anya redeem?
I don't see it now. Is it
didn't
called I
think
Love
so.
This?
Yeah, I think so. Or Anya loves this.
Yeah, I'm not
Is
seeing it.
that? Okay. I didn't think so, cause I used to see her a lot. Now I haven't been seeing her the past couple streams. All right, we're gonna call this drawing done. Let's have a look at Labonio's sketch. At Jamie's sketch. I think this came out really cute. This is probably my favorite drawing this stream.
Cute.
After this stream, I'm gonna lay down and then go to sleepy. And then, after that, I'm gonna finish Leah and Korag's drawings, and then I'm gonna be sending the drawings to everyone. So, Korag, if you're in the chat, or I'll both Korag in Discord before I lay down. But I think it's time we sent the readout.
Ooh, admit.
Aw, thank you, Miguel. I did it. I'm glad you like your drawing, Livonia. Alright, let me find someone to ring. We haven't rated Tin Ban in a while. Do you want to rate Tin Ban music? Okay, we're gonna rate Tin Ban. So everyone go give her some love. And you all have a fantastic day. I love you all. KissuKissu.
Thanks for coming, everyone. Have a good day.
Yeah.